What is up, YouTube? LazeeLlama here, and here we are back with some more Click Your Heroes once more, grinding along. Looks like we're actually getting a little bit of progress out of this. We're going to hit a wall. The next boss actually will be the wall we're going to hit. The timer's not going to last long enough. We made a ton of progress, as you can see since the last video. Moving along swiftly through Maw. We are getting low on rubies. Hanging in there. I don't think we have enough to get back up to max. Never mind push any farther. I've been having pretty bad luck, Merc, too. I've lost, like... This one I just died, actually, on this recruitment quest to get another one that... Because two of them died. And I revived them because I wasn't going to be down to 3 rubies when they're on all long quests at the time. Again, he was like 20 minutes in and he died on his first quest. Meaning this was like almost 8 hours ago. And that would have been a long time running off 3 rubies. Or not 3 rubies, 3 mercenaries. And I wasn't feeling it. So anyways, let's pop in here and do that. Down to 400 rubies. Getting scary. We do have some of these we can open. Probably should have did that before. Could have probably pushed a little bit out of that. It wouldn't have been a huge push, but definitely could have got somewhere. Anyways, let's save it up. And just for Haas, I want to show you guys the jump that happens because of how long it's been. I mean, you're gonna for anyone who hasn't seen this before, the whole Maw pushing. 1 minute, let me find where that save is. Import it. The Maw pushing is quite drastic with how much you jump in between each upgrade. You can see like how much I leveled up there. That's a lot of leveling up at this stage of the game. And the gold is what's like insane. You watch the gold go up and it's just like, holy crap. That's, you know, kind of unexpected to see it climb that much. I mean, that goes up by like 1,000 almost every time. Bam and bam. You kind of have to wait for a treasure chest to happen, which one may have already happened. But I'm going to put this on. I'm going to set it to max and just watch Maw's level go up. Bam. Up a ton. Buy that upgrade. The last upgrade there, I think, I'm almost positive that he only has 6 upgrades. I don't think he had 7. But nonetheless, it's not that far away, like level-wise. We're going to be able to get that without spending any rubies for sure. I don't see why we wouldn't. It's going to take a long time to do. But once we get that, then it's the grind for this CI, which gold-wise is still pretty far away. And after Maw, and actually, it's not even until you can get them. It's till you can afford their first upgrade, which is even farther in. I forget exactly what Maw gets around level-wise, but it's up there. It's, I think, actually a zone you compare it off of. But that'll start wasting rubies, and then the grind through this guy is going to be rubies. And again, realistically, we're not doing the greatest. This guy is pretty much our only hope, as it's a level 7. This guy's only level 13. If he dies on this quest, man, I don't know how much he'd be to revive, but I'd debate it, because it's like 14 rubies I'd be able to claim. I'm hoping we get something good. Like, it's not even that I want a rare guy, it's just I want a guy to live. Like, I don't care who it is. It could be this dude that, you know, doesn't give me any boosts that I'm actually going to use, but just get upwards of level 20, 25. It's like you can farm off that. You can't farm off what I have. Because once we move on to the new update, which I'll be doing obviously soon, is I know it's out and I know a lot of you guys want me to move up to it. I just want to kind of get back up to max zone before I do it and start pushing. I want to get through all this guy's upgrades basically before I do it. Once I get through his last upgrade, we'll actually go to the new update. You can't actually use these past 1 mil, so it's all time lapsing, which can be a good thing or a bad thing. I mean, it's gonna push us through mercenaries. Which is gonna level them up and give us a better chance at getting either a better mercenary or actually someone up higher. But we could kind of lose out on it as well. So we'll kind of see. What do we have in here? Just some declines, and let's do the raid. Has anyone attacked it? I got a couple people who attacked it. 0 damage. Maybe accidentally clicked it. Look at that little baby damage. I love it. All right, so we're gonna go in there and level that up a bit. Fly through these. Going through the 6Ks. God, I'm very excited to like mess around with the new update. Look at our combo, by the way. Just noticed that. I am excited to play on the new update. It's not that I'm not. It's just I don't like the idea of not being able to, you know, quick ascend past the 1 mil point. And I feel like it's just going to be kind of annoying going through that stage of the game. So why not try to skip through basically a whole hero through it? By that I mean the last hero that I currently can actually grab. Oh, and some people comment this sometimes, why don't I claim the raid rewards? Look how much I claim it for. See that? That is nothing compared to what I have. So it literally adds 0. I couldn't afford an extra level of anything. It does nothing for me. The only time I'd ever be useful if somehow I spent exactly everything there. I could use that for like re-gilding or something, but that's literally nothing. And I know some of you guys are like, holy crap, how's that nothing? That's more than you've ever seen or whatever. But like, it's just not relative to actually claim it, so I don't even spend the time claiming it anymore. And that's why actually our clans that's why we start kicking people at 500k, is because at that point you're experiencing the game, you're kind of past the learning phase of the game, and the clan physically doesn't help you as far as like getting like that goes. And that stops a lot before 500k. I mean, these really, I don't know at what point this becomes pretty useless, the actual clan reward. It's really useful early game, and I don't even know what you'd consider early game anymore, but like the first 100k is honestly kind of early game. Maybe that's more mid game. I don't know, mid game I consider like 200k mark, because that's like when the game changes a lot and becomes more like grindy. And then once you kind of get upwards of like Maw, it's probably more late game. It depends. Depends on what you kind of consider. Because maybe you could kind of argue the point that like 20k and under is early game, and past 20k becomes mid game, up to 200k, and then 200k plus is late game. Maybe. Maybe that'd be the argument. I mean, 200k, I mean, really isn't late game considering how many zones there are, like zone like wise. But I'm trying to think of like playing wise, because the beginning of the game up to 20k is pretty straightforward, like similar, and then at 20k is when you start jumping, and that's where like the fast phase kind of happens up to the 200k mark, and at the 200k mark is when the game slows down again. It doesn't speed back up till Maw, and at Maw it speeds up. There's kind of like 4 phases of the game. Yeah, if you broke the game down, I'd probably break it down to 4 phases. What do you guys think about that? I'm curious. What would you consider like early, mid, and late game zone wise? I mean, that's a question, I mean, for everyone, but more towards the people who've gotten through, majority of the game, that are in like towards the later part of the game. Again, it's hard to break it down to those 3 categories. I'd break it down to 4. I'd say like zone 1 through 20k is early game, 20 to 200k is mid game, late games up to Maw, and then I don't know what you'd call it after Maw, but Maw, the game changes again and it goes different. I don't know the new heroes exactly. I mean, I know that's going to be probably similar to the way the 1 mil push. Anything past 1 mil in the new update is going to be slow and grindy, to be completely honest, from what I've heard from other people and what I've read. But yeah, I'm excited, and I am almost positive that everything here just gets dumped into Borb. I'm just waiting to do the actual update to see, because I do want to see how much it starts actually jumping. I want to apply that actually on it so I can see the difference, because I know they did nerf, they nerfed Kuma, so Kuma's like never going to be leveled up this high anymore. You actually don't have to level it up as high. Maxes out efficiency, a much lower zone. I don't know what that zone is, but much lower zone. And I'm not clicking the fish either because I can't actually get rubies from them. That's why I haven't been clicking them. Some people were asking why I'm not clicking the fish. I actually should have ascended a while ago and grinded up, but now that I've pushed so far, I'm just doing the quick ascensions, and we're going to hopefully make it to the end of the game, which I do not think. I'm almost 90%, I'm like 90% sure I can't do. I kind of forget how many time lapses you actually have to do through this guy, but I think it's quite a bit, and we don't have quite a bit. I mean, we really don't. We have 8 time lapses, but we'll see, I guess. Anyways, though, that is going to be the end of this video. We will probably come back when I get the new hero. I don't know. I may come back later on through the new hero grind. Maybe not right away. There'll probably only be 1 more video on this current update. It depends on how long it takes due to rubies, but I'm looking to move to the new update really soon. But again, we'll kind of play it by ear, see how it goes. But anyways, if you guys did enjoy, please smack the like button, and as always, I will catch you in the next one. Peace.